Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our The Teutonic Order Suicidal Campaign of AI bonuses. Baltic Crusader. We are the Baltic Crusader. We are a bastion of Christianity. We're diehard Catholics. But we also accept the Protestants. Well, they're okay. 120% religious unity. We're totally willing to accept a little bit of, weirdness from them. We're hoping that the Brandenburgian separatists will fire soon, so that we can, I'd really prefer for my army to be in that province. Let's wait till it's at like 90%, then we'll put the army there. Just see if we can kind of goad them into, Muscovy rivaled France. That makes sense. Alright, so everyone's willing to join our war against Muscovy. But there's this rebellion over here. I'm just going to declare the war now. Actually. I really don't see any problem whatsoever with having that war going. Because the thing is that if the rebellion does fire in Brandenburg, it's adjacent to Bohemia, and it has a fort, so it'll probably be something where someone will pick up the rebellion, or I'll have time to respond to it. And we have enough admin points to justify the war right now. These provinces were going to cost 81, 72. They're not very expensive, so we can do it right now. We will make the war goal over Ingermanland, since it's an easier province to siege down. We will call in all the things, because we want to beat the crap out of Muscovy. We're not going to co-belligerent anyone. We don't care about Poland. I'd prefer to engage him in plains, so maybe if we don't have our army right here, he'll come into Reval. So let's actually park this army in Livland, and this army in Riga. We'll plan on engaging here. So if he goes to Reval, we move an army around through here, and then we just attack from both sides into the plains. And we can convert Berlin. That's one way to convince them to rebel. But yeah, by all means, declare the war over Ingermanland. This will be an interesting, fun war. Muscovy. We heard that you thought that you were strong. You do have 87,000 troops. Let's not forget that they've got twice as many men as I do. But that's normal, right? It's Russia. That's just what Russia does. So it's this versus this. Relative strength of the alliance puts it solidly in my favor. I gotta give myself some credit here. If there's one thing I'm good at in this game, it's not just the math and trying to pick my way out of a situation. It's also building up a strong alliance network and putting myself in a position to win. Trying to use the AI against each other, which is especially useful in this type of a campaign where do we need both armies up here? Yeah, 25, 15 in the front row. I think I might want to have one army down here. If we knock Poland out quickly, then there's very little that the Muscovites will be willing or able to do. Let's get our better siege guy in charge. He's actually just better in every way. So I think our goal is to be the one to get on Warsaw, siege that down. Muscovy is not coming to Reval, but they are hanging out in plains here. The supply is really bad. To march from here to there would take more than 1 month by far, so we'd suffer an attrition tick if we tried to make it in one go. Could split up the army and move it in 2 pieces. Of course, the supply is very, very close, so I'm willing to just take the march. It's fine. This is forest. We can get to his capital. I'd rather not engage him in the forest. Ooh, free infantry combat ability. Why don't we maybe bump it up some more morale of armies, guy? Yeah, the attrition's pretty minor. Hungary doesn't care about the forest. He just says, I'm going to go attack this army. It's here. Yeah, I'm going to kill it. He's going to reinforce. But this is a pretty good engagement for us, I think. Well, until he reinforces and then we get flanked really hard. But 1 maneuver to our 0 maneuver, so they're... Yeah, I mean, he's got a pretty damn wide army. And we just rolled a 0. Granted, it's a 0 in the fire phase, but still. Alright, it's a bad roll. We are allowed to retreat, so we shall. Killed more than we lost. It was an okay battle. It's not going to go down in the history books as anything spectacular. The Hungarians did just beat the Polish. I'm going to go siege out Poland, and we're just going to knock him out of the war. Unless, of course, someone else wants to do that. I mean, I've got more artillery, though. No, he's got a lot of artillery. Never mind. Never mind. We'll let you do it. Fine. You guys are handling Poland quite well, it seems. Yeah, we'll totally attend the Council of Trent. We love the Council of Trent. The Council of Trent is amazing. We like going there. Tuscany's doing a great job of consolidating Italy. Probably going to form Italy at the rate they're going. We should probably go siege the Wargol, would be my guess. We'll start working on Pskov with Albrecht Witty. Here's a Brandenburgian revolt. Again, we can probably count on someone to respond to that for us. It'll take them a long time to siege anyway, so... That supply limit is pretty bad. And, fortunately we're coming up into summer here, though. I'm willing to suffer 1% attrition, though. I guess it's alright. Normally, the Russian winter would be killing us. Instead, it's killing the Russians. They're suffering 5% attrition on 2 stacks. I'm suffering 1%. Of course, we already have the war goal. Breached walls on one of their forts. And yep, there we go. As expected, we could count on the AI to take care of our rebellion for us. Which is one of the main reasons why we declared this war. When we did, that is. Wow, a 69-day siege of Pskov. We might as well move into to Novgorod then now as well. Fantastic income, even while at war. Makes me happy. Major battle where the Polish die. Bohemia must have a claim on that, yeah. So we need to separate PCU. Really just as soon as you're willing to peace out. And I'm probably going to take just war reps, nothing else. I don't really have any interest in taking land from Poland right now. So we do have -2 reasons with 24 war score. Wow, that's crazy how much war score we already have. Poznan. Oh wow, they already sieged a fort there too. And we have their capital. Excellent. Okay, so 41 war score. We'll just piece you out for your money. You are my rival, but I don't want you in the war. Which focuses the entirety of our army on Muscovy and Georgia. Georgia's really too far away to be that important. It's pretty much just Muscovy. Everywhere the AI goes, he suffers 5% attrition. I feel like they lowered the AI, like the max attrition, to benefit the AI, and yet the AI is still just like completely ignorant of damage. They just supply limit 19.4. I'm gonna put 56,000 troops there. That seems like a good idea. Like what? I mean, even on our side, it's even more pronounced, I think, with AI bonuses on because their army sizes are inflated. But it shouldn't be that complicated to say, okay, I've got 20 supply. I want to have probably 15 in the front row, 5 in the back row. That's 20. Done. And that's like the largest the army should be allowed to get, unless there's a battle, in which case you put more troops on, and then you immediately try to separate out into separate provinces. Either that, or they could do like a system where you can steal like 50% of the supply from adjacent provinces. You know? It makes sense to me if you have a larger army that you could maybe borrow supply from other provinces. Like the weight of an army moving through. Kind of like picture, I don't know, here's how I see it. Like picture the map like as a giant canvas, right? And you take like a steel ball bearing and you put it on the canvas, and as it rolls, it like sinks, you know, it puts weight onto the canvas. And when you put weight in a single point, it pulls down all of the points nearby as well. Like that's, in my mind, the way I see these armies moving across this map. And I don't really see why the attrition can't be like that. Just borrow from adjacent provinces, make it so you can have larger armies, and then the AI would just be better that way. Or make the AI better. Crazy idea, I know. But it's proven to be damn near impossible, so... Mild winter here is hurting us, so hey, I'm going to do something where I like try to avoid attrition. Unfortunately, even though we have this land occupied, we still suffer quite a bit of attrition. See, to me, 3% is quite a bit. We're going to spread out. Try to get rid of that attrition. So that we're ready to go for the next war. We have 17 war score. Their enthusiasm's probably starting to slip. It is. The Teutonic Order's making... Uh-oh. Did not mean to engage there. You know what? We don't need those sieges. They're not going to matter. This is a horrible fight that I just started. Fortunately, looks like our allies want to help out. Which means we're going to suffer horrendous attrition the month after that the battle's won. But everyone wants to participate. You know what? If everyone wants to participate, maybe I should just leave. I don't even really need to help. As soon as he gets down to low enthusiasm, I'm just going to take my provinces and run. Like, I don't see much reason to take too much more than that. If we don't have claims on it, I mean, we have a bunch of Diplo points. I suppose that's something we can spend the Diplo points on. We'll take the prestige again, I think. Really crappy rulers right now. On the other hand, since we have the Diplo, we could just take more land. You know, on principle, I'm against spending money, spending 3 Diplo points extra for each province, each development, but at the same time, since we have all these Diplo points, we have nothing to spend them on, I guess we might as well. It'll cost a lot more aggressive expansion, but who's that aggressive expansion going to be against, you know? If I took this land, it's going to piss off 68 countries a little bit. Let's just start, you know... Took 97% overextension. The Livonians and Ryazan, big freaking deal. Yeah, I think we take all that land. That's going to take a lot of war score, though. That's like a 100 war score peace deal right there. 83 for 97% overextension. I'm getting lazy with my armies here. And now we're having more bad fights. So I think what I'm going to do is stop. This will potentially piss off Lithuania if I take land that they want. Why don't we do it like that? Avoid the land that they have claims on. Lithuania is happy. We'll let them do most of the sieges here for us. Yeah, we pretty much just let the AI win the war. I mean... I'm not going to mess with that. Yes, I am, apparently. "27th. No, I can't get out. Well, we're gonna let them get beat. We're just gonna we're gonna retreat when we can. Come on, Albrecht. Hold together for, 12 days or whatever it is. He's doing a good job. Valiant fight. But sadly, it's time to go. We actually killed far more than we lost, but we just have this monstrous AI force. We just need to let them do their job. We also have land focus. But at the same time, I am trying to do military ideas right now. Neva, unfortunately, is plains, so it's a big, wide combat. Alright, fine, let's just teach them who's boss. They want to fight, we'll fight. We got more morale, we've got more discipline, we've got a 3-4 versus their 5-2, which I'd say the 3-4 is still more valuable, based on shock multipliers at this point in the game, so... Depending on how Albrecht here rolls, a 9 to a 1 is not the best, but... Man, he just got back-to-back 9s. Triple 9s. What kind of nonsense is that, huh? Well, we finally managed to spend some manpower. This is turning into a pretty costly fight. Like, we are losing quite a bit. Let's back off even farther into the woods. Georgia's on medium. We may have some individual war score. We don't. Okay. Sweden would join the coalition. Don't care. We're doing it anyway. We're gonna just go blah. Blah into Russia. Alright, well, I am going to take a break here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you for watching, everyone. See you soon.